Now, your own institution, the Ghana Police Service, after Afenyo Markins assaulted a police, he assaulted a police officer. Azoka, oni nenchie enana edi agro. Azoka did not assault a police officer. We are talking about Afenyo Markins, a member of parliament, a leader of the minority group, assaulting a police officer, hitting the face of a police officer. Now, this is the statement you released. Police invite Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins to assist investigation into viral demonstration video. You want you, the CID boss, come out with a press conference. How far with the investigations? Because what we saw in the video, who said he actually hit the guy's face. It's you, it's your test. Now, this is what you wrote. You said the Ghana Police Service has reviewed several video footages on an alleged assault. Fine, we are fine. Alleged assault, we are here. On an alleged assault on a public officer. On a public officer by Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins during the just ended demonstration, sorry. Following the review, meaning you watched the video. Meaning you saw Afenyo Markins punch the police officer's face. Because in your own statement, you said following the review, you have reviewed the videos. It is so good that you have acknowledged that you have videos. And it is good that you have acknowledged that you have reviewed the videos. The video we watched is the same video you watched. So we want to know from you if that video you watched is different from us. We want you to come out with your findings after you investigated Afenyo Markins. Now, this is what you say. Following the review, the service has written to the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament requesting the release of Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins to assist ongoing investigation into the alleged incident. The officer in question will also be assisting the investigation. This is the video that I played. We are not foolish. We all saw the video. In fact, we have the fast version and the slow version. Now, we have the slow version. The same video you reviewed. Now we are going to go back to the fast version. Watch it. Afenyo Markins obo police in it twice. He punched the police officer in uniform twice. This was a demonstration. Afenyo Markins on any MPP so omo demonstration ama tokonu. This police officer or yere wo ma and a smart police ni say uncle protect Afenyo Markins MPP for almost say osono ma me tokonu. Yeah, then president through the constitution ye be investigations say ye hwehwe ni nsemu. Afenyo Markins na Ghana Police Service etu police ni jana yere ne ma ofie and ye say koneko protect Afenyo Markins. Afenyo Markins ended up punching him in the face twice. It is different when the man is not wearing a uniform. It is different when he's not even in a police uniform. You saw this man standing before you, a police officer. You are a lawmaker. He has been standing in the sun for about 10 hours. Now you get to where this man is standing. In Suawo, people were following you with bottled water. This police officer, for all you know, he's not eating since morning. And I'm speaking to the CID boss. You are sitting in the air condition. You put people's husbands in the sun and you sit there and you write grammar. You want to prove to us that you're credible. I want to prove to Ghana for saying you're credible. And if you are credible, you need to come out and let us know the findings in these investigations. Because when tomorrow who the findings in these investigations are, then you become one of the most corrupt CID boss in Ghana. Everywhere I stand, anyone stand, you need to be called a corrupt CID boss because we have seen the video. This is a man you sent out there to protect Afenyo Markins and protect his likes, protect his hooligans. This man put his life on the line. Intinanka Afenyo Markins kutaseka yankore awone kuno. Senke eyetua ene kuta Afenyo Markins. That small moment no kwa body tribu tu kuno. So what Afenyo Markins did there is the same as an armed robber taking that decision in that second. It's Afenyo Markins is equally what he did can equally be compared to an armed robber killing a police officer. Because the impact at that moment, the decision he took at that moment, it could have taken the policeman's life away. Now that punch, it could have, at the end of the day, policeman kobenya seizure. Moja betume jina ni trim. For all we know, as we are speaking, moja jina police ni trim. In the next year or two, he's going to die. And see, we cannot treat this as a normal thing. Afenyo Markins abo police near him to slap wa punching it him into yamanen kosa. You the CID boss. Afenyo Markins is not my problem. You, this woman. You, this woman. I am going to add you to my list of people. I will remind you every day. We want to get to the bottom of this attack, this assault on Ghana Police Service, personnel, because every single police officer is watching. This is your first test. We want to get to the bottom of this. Eduane at the board, Techino, Yamfasa Eduane Moba. And I'm going to promise Ghanaians every single day, I'll remind Ghana of the Afenyo Markins investigation. And you, this CID boss, we want to know whether you are credible. And I say you are like Tiwa. And I say you are one of the most corrupt police officers who put people on the street to just go and die. Because this man could have been killed. Afenyo Markins would have stabbed him. He could have shot him. Because what happened in that split second, not police in their life, was at stake. You were sitting in your air-conditioned office. As simple as it should be, we want the Ghana Police Service to come and brief us. Because this investigations are starting. You cannot tell us that you have not finished these investigations. Every single day, I will remind you. Because so when Proven say is not to cover up your criminal dealings, then you are not going to be allowed to be the CID boss of Ghana. You are a very beautiful woman. I respect you a lot. Recently, we congratulated you and the Africa Interpol. You had what to so, but you don't know what you are doing at home. You don't know what you are doing at home, covering up crime, protecting politicians, assaulting police officers in uniform, and you keeping the file in your office. We want you to come out with the investigation report. We all saw the video. You have seen the video. At least you told us you have reviewed the video. I don't think we, the rest, we are blind. I don't think we are stupid. Whatever we saw is the same thing you saw. So we expect you not to play on our conscience and make us look stupid. You being a CID boss does not make you intelligent than us. We all have the same eye. We all saw what happened. So you cannot come back and tell us what is not there, because we all saw what has happened. And every single police officer is watching. Because if action is not taken, if consequences, people don't feel the consequences, the next day, Afenyo Markins will pick a gun and kill a police officer because you, the CID boss, you have enabled him. Now, if you don't take action on this, if you people don't make sure that the consequences are applied, Afenyo Markins now will go out with a gun to kill a police officer. Afenyo Markins is not just a mere Lilliput or a mere Apetekura. He is the minority leader of the weakest, foolish minority group in parliament. And he is also a lawmaker. He's also a lawyer, a stupid lawyer. So you people should give us answers. I'll be back to you, madam. Your niceness, it cannot cover up your crimes. Your niceness cannot cover up your incompetence. You are in the hot seat. This is your first test to prove to us that you are not the same as those people we were screaming at. The police service needs resetting. IGP de minyamba so. The IGP, I'm member so yet. I will have time for him. The IGP, I will have time for him. But for now, we are waiting for the investigation report. And this is what Ghanaian journalists, they don't tell you people. Because majority of them. So they cannot tell you the truth. Media, when you do the right thing, I'll tell you, you are one of the people when the president appointed, I sat here and applauded the president. And to prove yourself, this is your first test. This video, we saw a member of parliament assault a police officer in uniform like yourself. Or striking police in twice. You cannot tell me nothing happened. CID boss, you cannot just sit there and say we didn't see anything. Hey, Kaikroman can call. Anka police now would know. Anka man for who say police you don't deserve to wear the uniform. Oh dear, Opa Betra report catcher say you didn't see anything. Kaubeti. Consequences, no. We need to see it. Now, I want to kill some jandam. Mami we, you see a friend of Gloria Ofori Bedu. Ofori Buedu. Or sorry, I know I shall wake tan. My better TV so. Now, about TV so or say or your lawyer and women's right advocate. There you go. Your friend of Gloria Ofori Buedu. They be no better TV3. Near Busa say or your wine or so or your lawyer and women's right advocate. Sa title do deba TV so beka politics. Adeba kwa time one na we ga wo hye. As ye de pepa kurabem. Ye de pepa kurabem owia na wo hye. Adeba kwa time one na we ga tan. As me say na we ga ye de fra mefe. Ne da pepa kurabem. Na wade ahye ne ti. Now, mommy and corner asem so. Andra, yeah, Azato asem. Emma Munina who that guy is. That guy is a liar. Sir, Zato is one. He's a liar. Don't listen to that guy. But we are promising no education minister. Andra, you're exposing my Ghana for you so or your MPP ni. Now, Madam Murphy, the three said Murphy, the people crabim. Ne wig tan. Basa. Or the butu the tia. As wa bodam. Yes. Yes, Otuvo's son has failed law school exams. Is under pressure to resign as the SRC president. This one I need to confirm. I say in Canada, Rosa. The Otunfo's son has failed law school exams and he's under pressure to resign as SRC president. Messiah, look into that for me. In Canada, we judge in the Sunday me. I'm Supreme Court judge by Madam. Oh, Ethiopia. On the Sunday me. A former Supreme Court judge. I'm a former Supreme Court judge. My body diambo, a very vocal man. He used to be a Supreme Court judge. A very vocal man, yeah. Or can I do every time? A madam for a former Supreme Court judge. So Osadim said Otunfo's son has failed law school exams and that he's under pressure to resign as the president of rather than honor your Lord, my Lord. I don't this one there, I don't agree. My Lord, this one there. My Lord, this one you need to elaborate. Yeah, let's move. We'll deal with that later. Now, Mami Way, former Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu is only 62 years, has 8 years ahead of her. She can be reinstated by the next administration. Mami Way got na TV3 in there. Aseme free na no buy and say, oh, Tokonu bonu awe dia ya chino, ya pamono no. Oje Tokonu di 62 pe. Tokonu nya abotre over 8 more years. Aban sisa next year, next 4 years na yedina saba be Chief Justice. We or sorry I know the Matthew gunitiri so. Me say we get no or the paper krabem. Tan. Wig tan. Did you get me the video? Listen to this woman. Monje no asoma karo TV3 ni.
I also will assure her that since she's only 62, our Chief Justice has not even turned 63. She has 8 years ahead of her. If there's any
in terms of what?
In terms of the opportunity to continue serving as Chief Justice. So if there's any new administration, then her situation could be looked at because, as we said, 3 petitions came. One of them cannot even be identified. I'm told there's something called shining stars, whether it's a human being, whether it's a spirit, whether it's a ghost, whether it's an alien, you know, we haven't located them. And then you will also believe that if it's 3 petitions, then this committee, which has already been alleged to be compromised, will have looked at the 3 petitions. But they didn't. So the chief, the people talk and they are giving the patients and all the attention, and I can't talk. I'm making my point. After you asked me to come and talk. Yes.
But I want to ask you a question.
I haven't finished. So because of that, the Chief Justice, hello, can you hear me? Yes. So because of that, the Chief Justice has 8 years ahead of her. She can be reinstated by the next administration, especially considering the so-called unethical implications hanging on the 5-member committee, and also considering that some of the petitioners could not even be located, and all that. So all these anomalies, which we can go into, but which we don't have time, will guarantee that she's reinstated. So she should hold her peace. This whole anomaly will be expunged from our judicial history. Because now when you go on Google and all that, it's hanging there as history. It will be expunged.
It will not be expunged.
Okay, now I've landed, so you can talk.
The internet does not forget. It will not be expunged.
No,
Eti, mami we your friend Gloria Oforibuedu. Oba TV3 so also a lawyer. Maka kyerebo. They no can you say, oh, Tokonu, we this 62 pe onya abotre. Aka 8 years krampo ansa na bi akọ retirement. Onya abotre na enche. Next 4 years aban besesa. Omesa be ni Chief Justice. Ose oye lawyer, oye women's right advocate. Onye MPP ni already okasa ema Ghana emma ene osaye mranim ni one de Ghana de ono onye politics. Alternative to be me, I don't do politics. Media politics they know. Media me fa me ho fra politics. Enti media me beka de nokure ewom. We also are a lawyer, remember? Obeduna TV so say friend women's right advocates. Okasama ma and on the onye politics, onye MPP, onye NDC. But two Tokonu for say 4 years time no aban from eba ni statement ni emphatic. Or say aban from besesa aba aban the bar because say anka aban we eltena so 8 years it means say aban we free so 8 years. Where about we in court now, about now say 8 years now so. But from 8 years now, what can meaning? I buy for about before 8 years. Now, ono nada for tokonu. Now you the tokonu I then. Tokonu as a chief justice. Wait, but we are promising Maslock. Wait. Upon Betina TV, you say, but we are promising a Maslock. You are promising a Maslock. Now, do you know who this woman is? You see the NPP. Almost Omunko TV3 BM. They are doing something. But we are promising Mami we Maslock. Aye. Into about TV so I see oh or no NPP ni. Now this is the woman who was talking. Onye. Now say we go for TV so I be very careful. Lawyer Gloria Oforibuedu assures to maximize NPP votes in Ebuakwa South. From 2012, and we're contesting NPP primaries. Yeah, there you go. From 2012, we're contesting attaching us with 20 attaching and a Kingsley Ajiman. And soon yes, scholarship secretariat and will be two attaching. 20 Mami way or your MPP, we're contesting MPP primaries. Ebuakwa North. We're contesting from 2012. Nina we winning. It's a TV source or a lawyer and women's right advocate. Or boy, she's an MPP communicator. Only way tan. Only. Or contested primaries, no lose. Or contested primaries, MPP card bearing member. The same woman, Onye. Gloria Oforibuedu files nomination to contest in the Ebuakwa South NPP primaries. Date show Monday 25th December 2023. Obeka Chira say onye MPP ni. Omo ya trofo, omo ya dangerous human beings. Omo ya ewudifo. Party no omo nko SSO. They don't go to SS. Enti party no dodo no mo Jimmy. Enti obi aba also a lawyer. Obi also me call law school. Kwasie bia kase or a lawyer or call law school party so the party is made up of nkwasiafo. That is the MPP. Wait, or your MPP here another one. This woman. Obetra TV3 Eastern Region disqualified MP aspirant. Gloria Oforibuedu accuses MPP of dictatorial tendencies. They're disqualifying no. 2020, I'm disqualifying no. Or catch the MPP for some young kwasiafo. And the TV is say or a women's right advocate. Yeah. Also, I know pa na ne wig no start to share with tantan no. Wig tantan de Ebuakwa nota. Wig tantan sa ne frɛ no. Wig tantan. Wig tantan sa no frɛ aka wig tantan. Or start to share wig tantan nyende we or your MPP ni. It is out in a picture to her. Now so I found a picture with her. Sorry. We see another monster. Now I found a picture we. Now busa who say now her title is or say lawyer and women's right advocate. Osaba Haswa ya disqualified as MPP parliamentary aspirant. Inti how do you trust such a creature? Wait, Bawumia are promising a Maslock. She's a lecturer at where? It is so. These are the dangerous, they are political insects. Now, there's something the MPP, they are doing. You see right now, the MPP cannot send. Oh, sorry. She started chasing the Ebuakwa North seat 2008. 2008. And I'm way. I started say, oh, chasing Ebuakwa North seat to come to parliament. Our MPP Dimu as an MPP member. 2008. Oh. What primaries want to be the parliamentary candidate from 2008. Now we move brain kwasi from the MPP na ya wo 70% of Monkwara mudi MPP moton fianfia moton kan jimifo impetekumba. Mami we study say all contests obey MPP flag bearer. Sorry, parliamentary candidate Ebuakwa North 2008. And on start to say oh chesi atachia or persist no. Na yan womo and then kwasi afford to TikTok ka say yeah party. Who the party nim? Now the MPP they have a strategy now. The strategy is that, oh, sorry. The strategy MPP for Afenyo say, right now, no, Mr. S, get me Azato's picture. Get me, let me merge the two. These are political, they are insects. Obrano mbe omo bedu no muni kapre. And omo musa na bi money Justin Kodua money and kwasiafo de nyiska. They want some of the money. They are close to retirement. Almost sorry no patututu no munjare na hu omo a as a before. O 2 week na anopatututu hu na. No bad dem no na hu na. Missy way o 2 den zingran no to twene. Na anopatututu on tree makeup no to dancing granite to ho na or hram no bad what no uno I say ke gong way tan akwa we on zato they say my mentor strategy MPP for issue amafa on say zato sini almost on got na TV3 and ameboa see them as MPP communicators. Zatos no so per se obeye parliamentary candidate ewa Upper East Zatos nie sanko for me anyway omo ye dangerous criminals sanko for me anyway omo ye dangerous sanko for me anyway these two people who omo adwane omo nyina so omo ye Zatos already a lecturer ewa Legon political science department mami we say a lawyer and women's right advocate sanko fo mi ma ministry di ni sa onu sulo ni hwe e go fo mi nu we omu ye dangerous omu ye two dangerous individuals zato any sa ma mi we when you see them on TV3 dwane now the strategy is MPP for you see ano so omu ma TV3 biem until right now no they are failed parliamentary candidates no and na omu rebranding omu so omu lecturers omu lawyers they should go and represent them on TV3. I feel what you say. Now, what they are doing, and they say they are failed parliamentary candidates, you know. And that's a Siano. Oh, what am I doing? I want to put them in the MPP colors. Senebeya Obiabe who they are. Yes. Oh, besides, what am I doing here? Okay. Now, in conform anyway. Gloria and Zato. We have failed MPP card member, failed parliamentary aspirants. Inti what they are doing now and say MPP say omomba TV3 biam omni TV3 ni asa inti dey share nentwie na ya go TV3 nentwie dey so ejimi on MPP for no omom say nentwie ya asa no why bem ya just on dey so nentwie we ejimi what they are doing is omon call for omon abab say ombedi parliamentary candidate omon nyina fail no and omon rebrand omon nyina ukwa akasa we lawyer we a women's right advocate zato ukwa akasa we lecturer we munya ba obi na small. All these junkies, Baumia sent them. So the MPP is fully represented on TV3 morning show. They are fully represented. The NPP call for the tissue and they are lying to Ghanaians. Sanko for me anyway. So how can you tell me say minje sanko for we omi azanfo mo kan kore. Intending and the mami wejina waka say I Madam Tokonu aka 8 years o dia China ba omi amra ya besa mo akodi nkwasi asam no wo Supreme Court. That is what she is saying. Mami na di nkwasi asam e ma Ghana constitution atwene to akonwa na wo fra wo lawyer na wo Jimmy TV so say I what dia boni a we di na fire ho because of MPP ntitine fie na next election ye wini ani asade wo kromfo na saba betena Supreme Court. Where is a lawyer? Now a lawyer party be mu or a lawyer or MPP mu. These are junkies. These are political jobbers. Hwe usho mo a omo age na kwa enimu omo hwe kire hu se omo di bibia ho omo di omo to MPP no mo hu eye de miracle aboaje sene otumi make $7 million free ba omia ho in election 2024 omo hwe na B sene wotumi e de galamse nye sika omo hwe kodua sene otumi de eye de party general secretary nye sika omo hwe party am say na small boys e jimi fu okro mutumi kasa no until they have rebranded themselves representing the MPP on TV3. These people, when you see them on TV3, see them as MPP members, parliamentary aspirants. Mami we chesi ebuakwa not since 2008. En kwasi ama omo TikTok omo ye dedema MPP. Bu so say omo yi aben. They are small kids. Omo Jimmy. So small boys and small girls omo TikTok say ya MPP for ye ne kasama ba omia me sibu so say omo yi aben. Ya omo yi aben. Obi anu odu 30 years. Enkwara nkwa Jimmy for omo ton kan. Draw straight fruit of the loom for Mami we started chasing a buakwa not seat. Near wo 90% of Nkwasiafo mu MPP say any yebeji MPP. Yeni yebeji MPP. Inti na me baya me masem ye tiawa me be kirawo abmonsamfo omo Ghana. We chasing a buakwa not for 27 years. 27 years. From 2008. And mami we chasing a buakwa not 27 years. Zato, we chased it almost 12 years. They want to be MPP MPs. They all didn't get it. Today they are on TV telling you they are professionals. They don't speak for the MPP. Or that they are saying that Ghana, we should listen to them. Yeah, political jogbas. In today, we are meeting TV, Sunni radio, Sunni Facebook, YouTube. That can say there are political insects in Ghana. It is a women I may refer to. These are the political insects. They can destroy a nation. They give political malaria. What we call political malaria. We are dangerous. Don't underestimate them. They are liars. Jack. I mentioned my dear for Nyanku. Women are some nipa. If you don't trust them, Alaji. MP before no crack catch us when you kuma.
So when you kuma kokoda. Se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman
chawaye a bake or the scientific and then nyina wom sa research we be no to be catch say MPP for benya 50 every akwatia MPP for are sa research we have been o say John Mahama ni NDC be win election no around the figure win elections no sa research we have been o hu say some elections be ebeko say inti he is not somebody to doubt when it comes to research polling and making sure the facts no and the other for fraba na the oben and then am who said the debia ye kan wa nyina no kre enye say bi obi tan obi or say analysis of qualification of NPP and NDC delegates shows that while 47 of NPP delegates hold SHS qualification or tertiary level qualification, for the NDC it is 59%. So me body tofa omoko Ghana hanyina no omoko interview and omoko research for delegates omo MPP mu and delegates omo NDC mu. Now omo sa research nyina no omo hu say eba delegates na omo adisua ko enim ana omako school kakra no o the MPP ne NDC eto nsinie ni a NDC for no sebio eba SS ene school pon omo delegate no omo adwene mu do. In fact oha ejichemu edionum enkron 59% and NDC delegates no omako senior high school akọ tertiary eba adesua nyansa de omo na eba MPP for na fana the foolish followers na the foolish masses omo so mu hu ye no MPP delegates na aya omokoyi omo flag bearer no sa delegates na aya omokoyi omo executives no Musa Dankwane ni team no scientific and all the research no omo behu abedu conclusion say emu oha mu enchichemu eduanan enson pe na akọ SS anase omotuma to aso akọ school pon meaning say nipa dodo omo MPP mu amako school omo delegate no omo adwene wo form omo swaye nyansa ne bi de enhyeda ni wo yɛka school nyansa omo hyeda ne bi enti say wo hwɛ MPP ni NDC na ye party a omo delegate akọ school omutumi sua nyansa kenkan ekira ase te ase etumi kasa asemesi we de na adwene na asem okan eto asum asemesi we de ne nsem okan no eyese meto ama no as a delegate asemesi we de odim nyansa ne policies no megina so ato because okan asem we okan 24-hour economy okan women's bank okan apprenticeship program into usha ndc mu a eye oha enchichemu edionum eye enkron 59% sorry 59% ne de ansa na delegate no kwakoto aba no na otumi kan etro etiase ansa na wato aba na wo de ba eye MPP na de musa dan kwana ne nkofo no hu ne se omo delegate omo kwakoto aba eba be yi omo flag bearer ne executives no dodo no eye 49% no pe 47% pe e de tumi kan etro etiase a omako eye SS akos coupon inti ema otiase se nipa dodo na omoto omaba e wo delegate no dodo no ejimi sebi ododo no enhyede ni makenkan dodo no enhyeda enko school nko ekire sa ohamu nchichemu eduanan nson pe ene tumi tracking kan omoko SS akọ tertiary omutumi de omadwene ekan document ekase we de nyansa wom inti se udi sa eye analysis we etoto senior MPP for yi omo flag bearer and NDC for you omo flag bearer. I'm talking about delegates. Utumu say yes, it is clear. We are now beginning to understand why MPP for to me you be to say baumia. Why MPP for ended they are considering somebody like Kennedy. Why MPP are considering somebody like Kennedy Brian Champon. It is a who consider that's a step back now quick there. And my baby MPP problem no delegate no do Jimmy. Now, so we breakdown now. You see clearly, Musa Dankwe Jumokoye no. Ope JHS, MPP ni NDC. Omu delegate omako JSSR. Usha MPP for no, omu no 45% ako JSS. NDC for no 32%. Oba senior high school it was steady MPP for no, omu no shoe shine inti JSS no mukwa no ano no. Omweni sheda anji senior high school into abortion on the answer ya for so na no ko GSS ni wi anu anu de aka nya wo fase mi nko boshan wo fase mi nko yese into omweni sheda anji SS no ani suapon no into ko anim a SS no almost from 45% omko JSS no omundu SS na aka 19% dodo ni nyina ton doc chains dodo ni da kaneshi dodo ne da circle eno mutwa yampoa omo twan malumbe yaba na oma shiny shoes and half shoe into ustedia utumu the kind of delegates omo yi MPP presidential candidate now so omo ba SS na wo hwe enkwara na omo JSS na say omo na omo JSS wo NDC delegate mu JSS no 32% but utumu say omo ko SS dodo no force say omo ba ko senior high school na omo akwa do 37%. Into a hono, Emma who said that BBSC. Now, the Emma no very tricky in the say. So we SS now. What happens in the say? MPP for no, they get into tertiary, which is 28% into calculatia averagely. Oma TF 45% from JSS, they dropped to 19% and now to 28%. Now the NDC in JSS no delegates no almost 32%. When they entered the senior high school, no, they went to 37% and now they dropped to 22%. And this when you strike the average, now so omo school crom your delegate. Usha NDC for no 9% and MPP for no 8%. So when you strike the average, nipa 47% ewo MPP mu no omo de omo saa kakra na akọ school. Jaka nyina no omo nko SS enko JSS enye bibia. Ba oba NDC na emu 59% ne de omo junior high school education, senior high school education and tertiary education, because when you strike the average, that's how you come by 59% against 47%. And intina eya na omo tumi gina election day ye kan aba ye party ni pese omo hu de ekoso ye nyina ye te Ghana omo party omo power ye expect say party executives ebetumi abeka nsem nkranhye bi akire party no abra party ni lose aba no ehona hu se omutum begina TV so maka akire party for no sei
se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a collation center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman se wani kuma
it's election day na ye to abana nyomemu aye den no. This is what the party executives be gina TV so ka kire omo because on Mr. Dodo na jimi in tom catch so we cannot give you the numbers so the cost ne there ye ni tally bia ya anya collation so wani kuma akokoda so wani nkumu so akọ isi ne kobo isi wo ban. This is a political party also tia say delegate na Dodo na jimi enya me na meka eye inchiremu a Musa Dankwa de aba waka ne brofo na meso meka ne twi nti se Musa Dankwa won explanation me mechire mu twi mu Musa Dankwa say delegate no omumu 47% pen akọ SS ni GSS ni SS NDC for delegates no 59% and akọ SS any tertiary GSS SS na tertiary nti u study a u put these two parties together which is MPP for no Jimmy and nti na omutumi ya nyama bi wo how to busan say is this a political party or a poultry farm? And nti na enuntina u study a nti say u pese o hwe ni ye pa also about Americans don't really care more they don't care much about university. Americans so be pay juma what they ask for, have you finished college? Ehona o started dwene senipa because ehona 18 years ni bem it is a study a over Europe American America chiro ubedu America. They don't really care about Opesa Otuasuko University. It is your choice to go to university because you have decided to pick some things to do what to better on. It is not their problem. But where they focus more on college, you know, whether you are going to be a reasonable human being or you are going to be an idiot. And it's a study say the college back Ghana SS. It is a graph way and now data idea we are made now. Baby a dangerous pana a senior high school level. Now the senior high school level no the gap between NDC and MPP a wide. Meaning during that age 16, 17, 18 no, that is where we get to know say your reasoning, are you maturing in your reasoning? Are you becoming a human being or you are going to grow as an animal? It is all study college and as SS in Ghana, a delegates are presidential candidates or political parties more. So we share nipa 19% per and our MPP more SS. This is the so-called party of elites. University ni tertiary ni there. When you go there, you master on things. You choose to go to university. But when it comes to JSS, SS, especially senior high school, it is not something like you need to. Because if you don't go to the senior high school, you cannot enter any tertiary institution. Majority of the time, you have to enter senior high school before you can get access to any tertiary institution. It is a one called college, and that senior high schooler. No matter the obey piano, ye unse unim nyansa na se wejimi. But ushe sa de we da ha. Utumu se MPP for no dodo ni nim nyansa. Atwere any adesua, they are not there. Anything almost no dada say oh party of elites. No. They know say the core delegates and I said the core supporters of the party no senior high school na ye ko dwene ehu nyansa no. They don't go to the senior high school. Only 19% out of their delegates go to senior high school. Into majority of delegates are the MPP, you know. With all due respect, to mean kind and tiasie who the nipa ne kano. And it's about umia betina na ojimia. Yay, I can't pay. Kennedy bedina no ojimia. Yay, atasa. Bana champo bedina no ojimia. Yay, ablekuma. Any airdian. Any ayawaso west wagon dipakum. Kennedy bedina. Hey, where they not to California? Now, they don't understand. They are not able to ask questions. The NPP delegates, you know, they are not able to ask questions. So you see the high school. Say Obaha, they will say Sawako High School. Sawako High School, it is Sawako SS or Ghana. Into the moment I'll be high school, Hano. So we high school pay. No one will say you are matured to be able to enter college. Sorry, I actually interchanged it. So we high school, they will tell you say now you are matured to enter college. A honor na 18 is starting. A honor na maturity is starting. Into omen say okay, right now you are being intelligent. You are maturing in your thinking, so you can be a better, reasonable person in college. It is over Ghana. So who JSS now who college senior high school, which is high school. So when to me and high school now, they see say maturity level no form. Into majority of the kids here, no, and it's a parents, no, they don't play with their high school education because you need to show in high school say you can be a reasonable individual in college. But if you're not able to prove in high school, say you can be intelligent, you to me for own to us on college. And international Ghana, say when do high school, senior high school, when to me and senior high school now, it becomes difficult for you to fit in the system. And it's all checking MPP for now. Majority of them no, omunko high school, omunko high school. Into utumu say, omu departing say chain. They don't think, they don't ask questions. They have become just idiots. They don't care about anything because on to me kind, on to me tias here. And into the end, MPP delegate, but my chairman want to me say be nim. And into the end, MPP to me kwa kwitia, no makofa a solo gala. And into the end, NPP to me to Abama Abronye, say Ombeya regional chairman. And into the end, NPP to me say Abua Papon, Ombrambaya a communications executive. And into the end, NPP to me now say Ekufa the certificate to be on your lawyer bia, and so your panel. If it's almost to me kind. If you say omnis have basic knowledge now, at the end of the day, to me I differentiate between reasoning and being foolish. And itina they be a catch Ghana for say, oh per party move for me Jimmy Pa a MPP for. Now, this research is only the delegates. Meaning, if Musa Dankwa opens the research app, the number you are seeing here, it is going to multiply. Meaning, so offer MPP as a political party. The followers are omudi MPP here. What you will see in say about 3% per Eneko high school. Yeah. If you are going to use these numbers and to make sure you open it up, say the whole MPP as a political party, nipa omudi echira, you will not get more than 3%. More than 3% going to junior high school, senior high school. You will not get it. And then it should tell you, say, the future of the party is bleak. It owns a party, no. Omajima to the point to say, Adeba Koa, Ubetunya Dada, I'm going to say, oh, Mako Law School. The moment I met this, I'm just on Nyansa. The moment I met this, I'm just saying, who study MPP, 90% of the foolish people in the MPP will say, Mako Law School. They are not practicing. They don't have the intelligence to practice, but through politics, you know, they want to use law school to come and lie to them because majority of the people from the party, they cannot ask basic questions. They think say be free a Jimmy for because my law school automatically he's intelligent. Until you can see say majority of them, no, you can see say Musa Dankomu decided say they are going to open it up and go beyond delegation and as a delegator. You will see the majority of the MPP no Jimmy. Yeah. And it's now MPP for politicians are 98% of them. Answer no be the MPP and was say because law school because when him said don't Jimmy. High school, they could not get that intelligence to understand, say, so because law school, and just what the answer, and that's what the part of two undi. And if you don't have those basic intelligence, you will never understand, say, party no more Jimmy. Every time I see the MPP, I see them like a group of clowns, foolish animals, because they cannot think beyond, and this is the solution. Problem ni nyina na ya solution ni ya be hu se party no especially delegates the delegates, when it comes to reasoning, majority of them do not go to junior high school. They don't go to senior high school. So they are not to that level where an NDC person, as some of the MPP, it will take you 4 months for NDC to say yes.
For you will be a quababio. And some Kevin Equabody Tailor AYɛka Mega Manini Yadrin. Sa CID boss no. Madam Bafo and Bibisa, Banfo Bibisa. She needs to investigate Afenyo Markins. Also investigate Afenyo Markins before say we investigate Chama Sufu Azuka. Azuka and Bibisa. You can't just be hypocrites. Although we are resetting Ghana, but sometimes and you may be one man. CID, please, a bedroom chenya, one ton was your home. Yet to Kroma and Afenyo Markins co demonstration, echo punch you be second Tailor you video na mware. Up to now, Monfra Afenyo Markins, he is not human than anybody. Afenyo Markins is not human than anybody. Onye se bi nipa nche obia. And he needs to be investigated. And muntimi mmeka se Afenyo Markins hasn't been investigated. So Sofo Azoka should be investigated. No. Inti yesremo Ghana Police Criminal Investigative Department na monyine mo na mo make sure say Afenyo Markins will be also investigated on how osi slappy soje na oponchi police ni a demonstration nase. I was for sanity. The wide comment section. My main phone see message also be like and watch and subscribe to the channel no, for latest update. Hanum your number one authentic platform like the TV. Yakupon Kuswa inshira ubibia. Bido bibias what I say, mom support Mega TV Biana Yankopon Shao.